Tonight, Skate America kicks off the ISU Grand Prix Series with the pairs and men's short program events. The Grand Prix Series is comprised of 6 competitions around the world during October and November. Athletes who participate in these competitions will have the opportunity to earn a spot in the ISU Grand Prix Final, which will take place this December in Beijing, China. Skaters and teams competing this week will receive points based on their overall placement at each Grand Prix competition where they compete. The 6 skaters and teams in each discipline with the most points will qualify for the ISU Grand Prix Final. At Skate America this year, we have both seasoned Grand Prix athletes as well as many who are making their Grand Prix debut. For Chelsea Liu and Vaipan-Law of Team USA, this is not only their Grand Prix debut, but their first season.
This was like my easiest long program. It's so easy. Even footwork, usually I'm like having to go slower to catch my breath. This was like my easiest long program. It's so easy. Even footwork, usually I'm like having to go slower to catch my breath.
gentlemen, this is the Pairs Short Program. At this time, we'd like to introduce your panel of officials. Our ISU representative, Patricia St. Peter. Our referee, representing the ISU, Angela Heckelschma. On our judging panel, from Japan, judge number 1, Yuko Ogawa. From the United States, judge number 2, Lori Johnson. Judge number 3, from France, Lauren Bootstaker. Judge number 4, from Latvia, Akita Avila. From Canada, judge number 5, Nicole Blanchard. From the Netherlands, judge number 6, Nicole Van Gerben-Maas. From China, judge number 7, Kui Liu. From Italy, judge number 8, Virginia De Agostini. And judge number 9 from Germany, Claudia Stonke. On our technical panel, representing the ISU, technical controller, Kirsten Kiminus. Technical specialist, representing the ISU, Dana Graham.
Good evening, a very warm welcome to Allen in Texas for the first of 6 events to make up the ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating. This, as always, is Skate America. We've got 2 events taking place on day 1. There's 3 days of competition. We've got the Pairs Short Program coming up for you in just over a minute's time now, and that'll be followed by the Men's Short Program. Fabulous arena, the Credit Union of Texas Event Center, and we're situated about 20 miles north of downtown Dallas. And if you're a motor racing fan, we're about 200 miles north of Austin, Texas, where the Formula One circus has come to town. So it's a busy weekend for sport in Texas, that's for sure. But all eyes here on the Pairs Short Program in day 1 of Skate America.
and fourth at the 2023 ISU for Continent. She continued competing internationally in singles in the past season before fully focusing on pairs this season. Representing Canada, Pereira and Michaud. The warm-up has ended. Competitors, would you please leave the ice? Representing the United States, please give a warm welcome to Isabel Martins and Ryan Bedard.
So what a moment for this young team. First to go here in Skate America in the pairs short program. Sent on their way by Jenny Meno, who trains these two in Irvine, California. We wish them all the best. This is Isabel Martins and Ryan Bedard for the USA. Oh, well done. Not perfect, but they made it count. Side-by-side triple salchos. Oh, well done. Superb speed out of that throw triple salcho. Oh, wow. What a performance that was. Yes, it's not going to be the best that we're going to see this evening, but goodness me, this young team coming out here, skating first in their first ever Grand Prix. They're pretty much still a junior team, but there was nothing junior about that performance, that is for sure. Well done, Jenny Meno, who coaches them. And it's been a tough time, hasn't it? Because it's got to mention poor old Todd, who had that awful heart attack earlier in the year, and he's on a long, long road to recovery. So they've been through an awful lot, but that was a performance to be very, very proud of. The program choreographed by Roheen Ward, and that's how it all began. Just base value, I think, on the twist, but it was a triple twist. Here's the side-by-side triple salchos. Rotation was good. You can see their landings weren't perfect, so the grade of execution is going to go down slightly. They'll lose a little bit there. But goodness me, so much to be so proud of. A lovely change of rotation through the lift. Difficult dismount on that as well. And here they are setting up the throw. And she really nailed that landing. Free leg just glancing across the ice, but they still got, what, about 0.7 was their grade of execution on top of the base value for that element, which was 4.7. So technically this was a super performance, and I've got to say, they did not look nervous at all, did they? This team that finished second in the Junior National Championships last year Had a busy old year so far. Competed in the John Nicks Pairs Challenge in New York this year, where they finished in 9th place, and they were 6th in the Autumn Classic in Montreal. But they must be pleased as punch with that performance. Their personal best in the short is 51.49. They got that in the Autumn Classic. That was their last event. Could they possibly beat that?
The scores, please. The scores for Isabel Martins and Ryan Bedard in the United States.
52.59.
52.59.
Things on the up and up for these two. Remember the names? Isabel Martins, Ryan Bedard. Fabulous job, guys. Well done.
Competing on behalf of the United States, please welcome to the ice.
Well, we're staying with Team
Liu and
USA.
Nagy.
And on the ice now, a young team that, would you believe, got together this year. So what a moment for them. This is Chelsea Liu and Nagy. Oh, so much elevation on that, and a beautiful exit. Lovely extension. That was the triple twist. Quite a long way apart on the triple salchows. You can see her right arm dropped a little bit. Had to put the foot down to secure herself. Now setting up the thing. And that was a cracker. What a fabulous start to this pairs event. Yeah, looking at that team, it's scarcely credible, is it, that they've only got together this season.
From the United States,
And there's a wonderful chemistry between these two. And you know that's only going to get better with time. And that's what it means. What a debut. Another team coaching or coached by Jenny Menno and Todd. You can see what it means. She's absolutely thrilled with how that went. Incidentally, congratulations to Jenny and Todd. They got inducted into the USA Skating Hall of Fame this year. And rightly so. Here's a look at that throw triple salcho again, back inside edge. Lovely position in the air. You see that lovely deep knee bend on the way out, giving her time to get that free leg back. Difficult entry into this forward inside death spiral. Now in real time, the technical panel gave that a level 4. They've dropped it down to a 3, so they've lost a little bit technically there. But nevertheless, the key elements working very, very well for them. And after that huge triple twist at the beginning of the program, they really didn't look back. You see them a little bit out of sync here, and that really time is going to improve that. It's so difficult. Yeah, this really a sign of things to come. That entry into the lift, so difficult. He makes the dismount look easy. So these two have got a personal best of 56.09, got that in the Autumn Classic. And a 61.23, they'll take that, they go into the lead. So that is super stuff. And America 1-2 at the moment.
Joining us from Canada, a warm welcome please for Leah Pereira and Trent Michaud.
So last to go in this opening group. This another team that hasn't been together that long. They teamed up last year. Bronze medalist in Canadian Nationals last season. This is Leah Pereira and Trent Michaud from Canada. Not the height of the Americans. Made it safely through, that's the twist. Oh, beautiful synchronization on those triple toes. That's the most difficult throw that we've seen so far, and a brilliant exit, the throw triple loop. Yeah, the speed across the ice on that group 3 lift, second to none. Well, this is already turning into some competition, that's for sure. Job well done for the Canadian team. Leah Pereira, Trent Michaud, right at the top of their game, that's for sure.
Pereira and Trent Michaud.
Well, this only the second competition of the season so far for these two. They finished in 4th place in the Nebelhorn Trophy in Oberstdorf. At one of the Challenger Series events. But with that performance, I sense they've thrown down the gauntlet to the teams in the final group. 4 teams still to go. I thought, to be honest, there was a bit of a shaky start with this twist. You can see he doesn't get an awful lot of height, but got his arms down, which gets them a level. So they got level 2 on that twist. But this was just brilliant, wasn't it? The unison, the speed across the ice on those triple toes. There you can see how much power he put into the throw. Almost ended on the floor. Such a difficult lift. And what impresses me with these two is the way they cover the ice so well. Difficult entry into the spin with the butterfly there. Just a shame this went out of sync. They were spinning so fast. And of course, the faster you spin, the harder it is to keep the unison going. Got it back there on the change. It looked to me like his foot slipped a little bit. You can see that. Just a little bit out. Not spinning at the same speed. But so many positive points in that short program. Well, these two have a personal best of 65.31. Got that in the World Championships this year. 62.38 is their season's best. Got that at the Nebelhorn Trophy. 63.22. I think they'll take that. They'd have liked to have been a little bit closer to their personal best, I would have thought. But that's good enough to put them into the lead. So that's the situation after the first group. Pereira and Michaud leading ahead of the 2 American teams as we now have the introduction of the final 4 teams. And there they are, ready to go. Teams from Italy, Great Britain, USA, and Germany. So to get us underway, first to skate, it will be the Italian team. Caldara and Maglio.
From Great Britain,
Then the Brits, Anastasia Vaipan-Law and Luke Digby.
From the United States, Valentina Plazas
Then our third US team, Valentina Plazas
and from Germany,
Hocke and Fernandez.
Robert Kunkel.
And last to go, Annika Hocke and Robert Kunkel from Germany.
Now,
I fancy the German team as being the favourites here in this lineup. The Americans may have something to say about that, as may the other 2 teams in this final group. We'll have to see how it all pans out. On paper, you've got to fancy the Germans, really. So we've got 6 minutes to warm up. They're the Italians first to go, so they wouldn't want to do too much in this warm-up. Probably use 5 minutes of the 6. Just give them a minute at the end to catch their breath. These two competed in the Grand Prix Series last year. Finished in 4th in the NHK Trophy, 5th in the John Wilson Trophy in Sheffield. Currently ranked 4th in Italian Nationals.
2022 and 2023
they're the British team, Anastasia and
and
Luke. These two did really well at the European Championships at the beginning of the year, where they finished in 10th place, was 16th in the World Championships, and they've had a busy old season, that's for sure. Runners-up in the Tayside Trophy in Dundee. That was the last outing prior to this Grand Prix series. They want to keep the momentum going if they possibly can. Then to our third team from the USA, Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez. These two 5th in 4 continents last season. And, oh, that was a dicey moment. Ooh. Oh, I hope she's okay. It's so easily done. There's not a lot of room out there, it has to be said. Well, we catch our breath and we take a look at the German team. Annika Hocke and Hocke and Kunkel. These two bronze medalists in the European Championships last season. 9th in the World Championships. They're the German national champions now. And another team that's been pretty busy this year. They've finished on the podium in every single event they've been in. Bronze medalists in Lombardia Trophy and the Nebelhorn Trophy, and they finished 2nd in Shanghai. So they'll be last to go, and as I said, really are the favourites here. So much at stake in this short programme. You can't win the event in the short, but you can get yourself in an awful situation where you can't claw it back in the free. So it's easy to lose it. You just want to get yourself in the mix here. And the standard has been pretty high, which is always great to see. Fantastic. They breed them tough, don't they, these pair skaters?
They teamed up in 2019, placing ninth at the 2023 World Championships and earning bronze in the 2023 European Championships. They are the first German pair.
So Robert looking pretty relaxed out there. A nice feeling for them. There's Annika. Let's see how she does here. Triple salto, doubles it out. That face tells the story, doesn't it? It's got the timing slightly wrong there. Throw triple loop. Real class act, these two, if they can get it together. Jim Peterson on the side there. Really important words from him. Have a look at the Italians. So looks like no solo triple jump for them, going for the side-by-side double axels. So that puts them on the back foot a little bit. Obviously the base value for the double axel not as much as a triple jump would be. Yeah, you can see there she's got a cut on her leg, but it doesn't seem to be phasing her at all. So into the final minute. Just going through the preparations there for the twist. That's a good thing to do this late on in the warm-up. The Italians now, as they're first to go, they'll just take a bit of a breather. Just compose themselves. How's that for focus? Focus on the job in hand. So just to remind you, it's the Italians to go first. And they are just getting themselves ready. Then it'll be the British champions, Anastasia and Luke. They'll be followed by the Americans, Valentina and Maximiliano. And last to go, the Germans, Nika and Robert.
They represent Italy. Please welcome to the ice, Caldara and Maglio.
Well, they've never managed to get on a podium at a Grand Prix yet. Could this be their event? Caldara and Maglio from Italy. Nice and clean through the twist. A long way apart on those double axles, but they made it through. Oh yes, well spotted on the landing of the throw triple loop. So much innovation in the lift. But a really great job to get the synchronization back on the change of foot there in that last element there, combination spin.
From Italy, Caldara and Maglio.
Yeah, they can be really proud of what they've achieved out there. To put it into perspective, this is a team that's only achieved 48 points this season so far. They've been knocking on the door of 60 points. at some of the highlights now. I thought the choreography of the program was perfect for these two. There's that twist. Just about got the hands down. She got the arms aloft. I think we're going to get a level 2 for that. The side-by-side double axels. Because he's a little bit off axis. Just lost a little bit there. And there a slight touchdown of the free foot there on the throw triple loop. I love the innovation through this. The combination spin started off well. You could see as they grab the foot, just losing the synchronization slightly, but did so well on the change. Just watch them get it back together, or we just cut away too soon. Well, another very, very good performance from these two. So they've not been over 50 this season. Could that be enough? I think it might be.
Their short program, a score of 52.22.
So 52-22. That's not bad at all. 4th place they slot into.
Here on behalf of Great Britain, a warm welcome please for Anastasia Vaipan-Law and Luke Digby.
So the British champions up next. 2 times British champions. This is Anastasia Vaipan-Law and Luke Digby. Lovely rotation, a little bit untidy on the catch there on the triple twist. No hesitation there on the double axels. Oh, what a shame. That's a tough fall on the throw triple talco. such a strong finish there with that combination spin. They're going to get a level 3 for that, I think. But she's reflecting on that fall on the Salchow, I'm sure.
Vaipan-Law and Digby.
Well, such as the standard of this competition, they're going to need to be in the 50s. And of course, they're going to get a 1-point deduction for that fall, so it's going to be tough. This team, they've got 55-32 in the Lombardia Trophy this season, where they finished in 8th place. They've really had a busy season, that's for sure. 8th in the Lombardia. They did the Autumn Classic in Montreal, where they finished in 5th place. The Tayside Trophy was where they got the best result, winning the silver medal there. 10th in the Challenge Cup in Tilburg as well. There you can see just a little bit tight on that twist, getting a 1 from the technical panel for that. A bit of contact on the landing. Yeah, technically the lift ticking all the boxes, maximum level for that, perhaps not as fast as some other teams across the ice, and then the demise of that throw triple Salchow. You see she had a lean on it on the way in, but what a way they finished the program. Fantastic unison in this spin. And there you can see in the back camel, it was teasing and looked like it might almost go out of synchronization, but they did well to get it back. As Simon Briggs sat alongside, he must be delighted with how it went, apart from the Salchow. So 50.6, it is 5th place of the 5 that we've had. They'll have to take that one on the chin and come back strong in the free tomorrow.
Now taking the ice and representing the United States, here are Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez.
Well, these two finished 5th in US Nationals last season. They were 5th in the 4 continents as well. Second time competing in Skate America. They were 6th in their debut. What now for Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez from the USA? Bit of Paganini for their short program. Oh yes, great elevation, really sharp on the landing of the twist. Oh, mistakes on the triple toes. They needed that to be good, and you can see a really hard fall on the loop. Well, that looked to be a long 2 minutes and 40 seconds for Valentina and Maximiliano. Quite a lot to reflect on there for these two.
From the United States, Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez.
Well, last season, these two got over 60 points in the Finlandia Trophy. Not going to be anywhere near that with that performance. Got close to 55 points in the Nebelhorn Trophy. If you get close to that, that would have them in third place at the moment. But I think they'll be lucky to be in the 50s. Such a pleasing pair to watch. And it started off pretty well, nice and sharp on the twist. And you can see on the toes, he in fact doubled out. And the story got worse on the next element. And from then on in, everything was just a little bit shaky. Negative GOEs on the lift, not really clean through the transitions here. Dismount, you can see he lost his balance on that, did well to stay on his feet. Yeah, nowhere near the performance that these two were looking to give. I don't think they're going to like this. They have to take it on the chin though. So 49.51, yeah, they don't quite get into the 50s. It is 6th place. We've got one team to go and they're at the bottom of the pile at the moment. Tough to take.
They represent Germany. Please welcome Annika Hocke and Robert Kunkel.
Now on paper, these are the favourites. Bronze medalist in the European Championships last season. 9th at the Worlds. And they've been on the podium in every event this season. This is the German national champions, Annika Hocke and Robert Kunkel. Pristine cleaning on the twist. Oh, and down on the Salco. So much height on that throw triple flip. position from both skaters there in the forward inside dead spiral. Well, what might have been such a pity. Just wonder if the pressure's got to them a little bit. How crucial will that fall be? Annika Hocke and Robert Kunkel. Well, in practice earlier on today, they were struggling a little bit. Really shaky at the start of the practice. You could sense the nerves, and it really is a different ball game, isn't it? When you go out there and you go into it as the favourites, it's a different kind of pressure with everybody else nibbling at your heels. And they seemed to get better this morning as the practice went on. And ironically, it wasn't the side-by-side jumps that were letting down, it was the throw. But she nailed that superbly when the chips were down. So here's that twist at the beginning. See, she's got the arms aloft, he got the arms down to get a level 4 on that. And here's the Salchow. Does she make the rotation? I think she's a little bit short. Yeah, looking down, they've given that an under rotation, so that's going to hurt as well. But look at this, one of the highlights of the program, probably the best throw that we've seen so far. So much elevation and control on the exit on that flip. And after that, they were off to the races. So only one element with a negative grade of execution. So that's going to help them. Interesting choreography in the program. It's the program choreographed by Anna Cappellini and Luca Lanotte. Still training in Italy at the moment in Bergamo.
You ready for the
Andre Hotorek. There he is. Looking very suave. Well, they'll be looking for a good score here if they possibly can. 66.06 has been their best score this season. 63.59, they'll take that. And that will be good enough to put them into the lead. Not quite the lead they will have wanted. You can see there it's pretty close with the Canadians nibbling at their heels. All to play for in the free, that is for sure. So confirmation of how they stand. The 7 teams here, Annika and Robert in the lead after a good short program. Leah and Trent for Canada in second place, enjoyed their performance. And the top of the 3 Americans, Chelsea and Balash, in third place. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. The first event here in this Skate America, Allen, Texas. You can see the technicians coming out onto the ice now to fill some of the holes in preparation for our next event. We've got the men's short program coming up for you in about 30 minutes or so. So I hope you can join us for that. We've got 12 men participating, and the red-hot favorite, the American hero, the quad god, William Malanin. But there's some good skaters in the lineup as well. Kevin Amos, Dennis Vasiliev, Shun Sato. It's going to be exciting. Hope you can join us in about 30 minutes or so. See you in a bit.
all in my budget. Finally